right, off we go on to port. This time Lazarus starting on the blacklist side. As you were mentioning, they had a little bit of better luck on this side, and they're going to go really quick over to the A side. They're not able to get those shots down onto Casey.
My first, and Lies actually picking up Jerry from the side.
Pick up KZ as well. Well and truly onto the side now. They did suffer some casualties, but still in a prime position up to Origami. And Fat Consta maybe try and get back onto this side. Gonna be hard though in a 2v4 scenario. Plant is coming through, especially with that high ground as it is, and plenty of people available. This should be an easy first round coming through for Lazarus. To be careful with the nades. Here, there goes Origami. With so many people still alive. The spray comes through, doesn't actually hit him at all. And he will be able to find Awesome. That's a start, but just too many people still alive. Lazarus take the first round.
Heals with a nice little scream of his own, and that was really hilarious, actually. Like
the spray through the smoke.
The two of them are spraying everything through the smoke, including pistol shots, and nothing hit Fatcons.
Fire in the hole!
They still won though.
So again, an A straight on A push. With also coming from the sideway in the middle. And as long as KG stays on top, it will delay the attack.
He's able to get one. Jerry also gets one, but Niels follow up as the charge is coming in. Here comes Jerry through the smoke, and this is just not working for them. There's a couple of headshots coming in for Loons. You see 2-on-2 now. Some great shots actually through the fence here as the bomb not planted just yet.
Wanna get on that, or could also still look for a rotation, but with the positioning that Origami Fatcons have, doesn't really gain you anything. Still very much hanging around that GL spawn. Now going to be making over their way towards the side, unlike last time. Only 2 against 2. That is one though, very nice. And Niels picks up the double and secures another swift round. Lazarus coming swinging here right from the get-go.
That's exactly, I think, what they needed to start off from the BL side. And it was actually towards the A side. And usually a lot of the teams will start from the B side, rushing in on this map. That gives a good sense of where Lazarus is against one team at the moment. Their defense, even if they had KZ up on a top, couldn't really defend well against all 4 or 5 men. The backer was pretty late. Was surprised to see a lot of the member from one team to stay on the bridge, even after taking the backup member down from Lazarus.
Might have been an opportunity for them to push in. Did not want to go for it. And now on this, Lazarus basically doing the same thing. Found some nice damage on Origami, but not enough to really want to press on, at least for now. And we do see more of a spread now. One team earlier on leading into it. The B push that might actually come through here as Niels, he has been on fire thus far. That's 2, that's 3. And he is just demolishing and making for Niels. Coming up huge. Lazarus 3-0.
And he wants to let everybody know that although he didn't have the best day yesterday, he is still a fantastic player. It's only 3 rounds, but it doesn't matter. I mean, he's absolutely hard carrying at this moment in time, getting the majority of the kills, went up to the bridge by himself. And they're just not giving one team any room to breathe here. Another rush into B. Doesn't quite work though, so they are going to reset.
The entrance and then go back into the tunnel. Push into the bridge was the perfect timing. Although backhand and Booker, they're going to find some trading kills with Origami defending from the B side.
Okay, finally gets that last shot, just awesome. A little bit closer than it had to be, but a win's a win in a round, and now it's 4 rounds overall. 4-0 here for Lazarus, and every single round has been some kind of aggressive play that has led to their victory.
And you haven't finished your sentence yet, Valdes. All they're up, and they're at it again with another 8 push. Jerry goes down, KZ taken down, and looks like Lazarus just can't do anything wrong. And unlike Celebi, one team not looking much better than they did yesterday. could even argue that they're looking worse. And if you look at how dominant All Gamers was, that's not a good sign. Finally, the kill there coming through, but it is possibly too little too late with the C4 already planted. Yep.
It almost seems to me with Lazarus rushing this early this many times in a row. They saw what happened for one team. Okay, this must be their weakness when they are rushed through at the beginning of each round. They panic and don't really know what to do. For now, one team is struggling with these kind of attacks. But now there's a change. At least Poker, we do have one in high ground as a sniper. Instantly jumps down.
Yeah, just doesn't seem to matter too much. Still Lazarus in the lead with the bomb planted on A top again. This is not the first time. Vi is able to get another headshot as well. The defense not quite there so far for the side of one team. This is now 6-0 as we were kind of speed running this first map. Lazarus not giving them a single moment to breathe.
I was about to say, this is just insane what we're seeing here from Lazarus. Clearly 3 shackles that were put onto them by Black Dragon. And, you know, going for it. At this point, one team very clearly knows that the push is coming. Is that enough to stop it? It looks like this time it will be. And you were kind of, this had to happen at some point, right? Kind of expecting it. You can't just at some point, surely it will backfire. Unless Awesome somehow pulls it out here. And that would be truly not just a great play, but also something that I think would cripple one team on this map. Because if you lose this 1v3, I don't think that you're going to recuperate from it without any growth.
And KG staying on top of the A side, even if there are nades being thrown, I think that is one of the best options. Finally, one team getting a single round, but it's already round 8. And I imagine them using a tactical pause in the middle. Maybe it's a little too early on the map.
A little bit of the wind taken out of their sails. They're not actually rushing onto the A side. Bit of a fake and re-maneuver here as Origami is alone on B to try to defend this. He gets a lot of great shots in though. A double kill is going to be huge to buy his team time. Has some good sprays from Awesome, but Loons can't handle the flank that comes in. And that's a couple of rounds now for one team.
And as quick as they won, as quick they lose. Lazarus dropping 2 very swift rounds. I gotta say that with the lead you already have and the feeling of mechanical dominance that clearly they have found for themselves here, it just feels like they can keep going for these super aggressive plays. Yeah, now twice a I say that though, the ball is picked up and the push is stifled. Also time for the rotation, and Lazarus went from swiftly dispatching, now seemingly just running their head into a brick wall, looking like the 3rd loss in a row. And team showing signs of life here.
Yes, let's see the next move from Lazarus. They rushed A until it was stopped, and then they started rushing B, but B side actually seems like a pretty good defense. And especially there, Patcon's doing a great job defending, throwing flash and smoke right after. Pretends like he's going back to his GR position, but actually pokes out at the perfect time.
Alright, Vi's all alone with B5. He does get a couple of kills, but that is going to be the end of that.
It's a great score for one team, but still, this is a reasonable score, but they have to make it work on their own BL side now.
Also, cast your mind back to yesterday when we saw Lazarus do something similar. Very aggressive control here. They're ready for it, but not quite ready enough. As that is 3 swift kills picked up. It was a little low, but still going to be very happy with that because yesterday Lazarus, I think, also ended up with a 60% win rate on Blacklist, despite a generally subpar day. Ending up with an 0-2 score. As very nice kill on Niels there.
Yeah, Niels, a whole lot of confidence, saying, okay, I can probably get out of this, but Poker has been getting some shots in the first half, so I think he's on top of sniping action, but the first few actions that happened on this round does worry me because one team, they had 3-man in patch to get ready for anyone who comes from Lazarus' side. But the thing is, I don't think they were expecting 3-man, 4-man to push all the way up. So they actually crumbled down from A long.
All right, let's see this push. We got a couple of members in here. Origami, a little bit unfortunate, but Poker's going to get the snipe. It's still 2-on-3. We do have some grenades being thrown in, and they're actually, you know, they still have a lot of time. The poke in, you know, they get the snipe kill, and they can back off, kind of reset, and go from there, and just kind of wait for Lazarus to get aggressive, as they have been all map long.
Yeah, and with this, one team, still Poker picking up 2. He can peek for a few more as Origami is also super low. Poker really has to pull this one off. But the time is going down. Only 35 seconds left on the clock. And Lazarus, they're pointing direction towards B side slightly more.
Huh.
And 40 looking from the bridge. And Origami might just be picked up from that angle.
Oh, nice try. Really, really nice try. Poker 1 not going to land the shot, though. And now, you know, this flank he's waiting for, there's really not enough time, and Poker not able to hit that shot, and with the bomb, that should be it for this one. Vi's even going to pick up the kill, and Lazarus will move to 7 rounds.
Yeah, that round really, Lazarus had a swift action, going back and forth A and B. I think Origami going with Poker was the better decision, even if Origami was super low in HP, because usually a sniper, when you miss the first shot, you need that instant backup, the firepower right next to you.
Now, a lot of damage coming through here, and if Lazarus picks up one more, that's when one team's position becomes somewhat holdable. Really hard to come back when you're looking at 8-9 rounds in favor of the enemy team. And we do see, at least for now, push being stuffed yet again. Lazarus with these extremely forward defenses, waiting for one team to overstep, but they are playing it patiently.
Yeah, Lazarus with a clear objective in mind, a clear strategy. Let's get aggressive, let's get in their face. It's been working overall, but I think that one team are addressing it pretty nicely. They have responded to it overall with some changes in their own strategy, as here's the entry. They're expecting them here. Bacon's able to get 1, make it 2 onto Niels and Vi's. That's going to be a fantastic entry, but Awesome still alive, and he is deadly. He's able to pick up 1. There's a lot of low health bars on the side of one team as well.
Exactly what they needed to make an entry into B entrance, but they're 40 from the side. Khan's actually doing a decent amount of job, but their HP situation again, 2 members less than 10 health.
Quick rotation coming through. Loons is nearby. I don't think he got spotted there. And simultaneously we have Awesome coming in. He will get spotted, but there's Loons that, with the full health bar, is able to make it work. And now look at how low the 2 remaining members of one team are. This is such a pivotal round for them.
Yeah, Origami
left on the clock.
Sorry to cut you off there, but Origami, the C4 carrier, dropped down right in the middle of the tunnel. So the other 2 are now saying, we sort of had a site, but you were supposed to carry that to us. You had the most amount of HP.
Now it's up to Jerry. He doesn't have much health, and look at this. They just say, okay, you can get the bomb and plant it if you want, but you basically have no health. So we'll just wait for you to make a decision.
6 seconds.
Let me close. We'll be able to make it. But now this defense, it's possible. It's going to be a tall ask. Such an important round.
You're staying A top, headshot, so it can be doable.
Yeah, trying to get the flash in. Jerry trying to get this off angle down. He gets 1. And he was not expecting him there. Lose now, not able to line it up. Jerry gets the kill. What a clutch play after it looks totally doomed for the side of one team.
Very important. Able to...
Ready. We can hop back into this one. It's currently 7-4 in favor of Lazarus. And Lazarus are on the Global Risk side.
Only had 2 rounds in the second half. One team still having the momentum, but the pressure from Lazarus continues. They're already in the tunnel. The entrance is totally covered and also smoked up. pushing one team back. So I wish even the smokes are there. I wish they actually use a few more utilities, throw some flash and fake it into the B entrance and then push into the bridge. There are lots of tactics. They can still use this time to move around, get more information. Not just holding back.
Lazarus are pushing out as Global Risk. They know they're there behind the smoke, and Neil's going to pick up a headshot.
And it's again Lazarus not only opting into this aggressive defense, but even, as you pointed out, Velders, actively pushing into one team. And it kind of speaks to me the confidence that this team has. Also shown in their initial BL side play, where they are so aggressive, just running in, basically skill checking their opponents, and it's working out splendidly, at least for the first couple of rounds, then dropping 3 in a row. And now, with a win here, one team would actually be in a very close position. And from that, it's only 1-2 wins, and you're really back in the game. Lazarus trying to look for a breakout win here.
One team gathering up that B entrance, looking to break in. 2 members waiting from Lazarus. Off to the side stairs. Totally empty. So you can look for those wall headshots oftentimes.
Also note that even with a little bit of aggression going on, Lazarus not quite over-rotating, still holding strong on A side, but now with 30 seconds on the clock, the push starting to come through here. How good is the defense of Lazarus? The plant has already been found. No kills have actually been picked up here by either side.
We're going to spill out here in just a moment with 3, even 4 members coming over for the retake. And for the defense, he's trying to get the flank here. And he is going to be able to, but Poker and Fatcon's also getting a couple of kills themselves, buying some time for this bomb to tick down even further. Lazarus have to attack this. They get both, and they will be able to get this defused.
Yeah, 40 jumping on top really messed up with their aim and had the rifle right next to him to cover it up. The bomb was instantly planted by Jerry because they were also counting down to the clock, less than 30 seconds. Well done by one team, but also Lazarus staying patiently, even if your enemy was right next to you. You knew that your backup was coming. You just had to wait for the smokes to wear out.
So note how the pace of this this game has completely changed. Since the beginning, first 6 rounds were Lazarus just sweeping one team. And then ever since, one team's still been on the back foot, but not quite as one-sided as was previously. As we do see one team playing it slow again. Lazarus not looking to overcommit, not looking to go for as aggressive a push as we saw them go previously. Also rocking that double sniper here.
Just in case one team tries to break into a long, because they have not really attempted the big push. Again, going slow, setting up. Do not want to rush like Lazarus did. Usually, it's pretty common to just rush into the B tunnel first and then rotate back into the middle side towards the bridge.
Yeah, it's just that Lazarus have really set the pace, and it's hard to handle that pressure. You kind of slow yourself down. You hope that they rush into you so you can get a couple of pickoffs before you make your move. And it looks like their move is going to be split. We do have a couple of people, 3 actually, underneath the bridge that are making some buys. It's right there. Only gets 1, and Origami's going to take out both members defending.
And he's going to continue to rush into the GR spawn. There's Neil's right next to him, so he finds a free kill basically. 2 more in rotation. They didn't go into B site. So, bit of an awkward rotation coming out from one team. I think the info was out that they have a lot more members in B site. Don't go in. Let's rotate back into A site instead.
And now, sniper at the ready. Bomb is planted. Last time the defuse was found by Lazarus. They have plenty of time this time around. Have an additional member. Positional advantages there. They've also already find that kill. It's going to be so hard now. No health. That's 1. Need to find 2 more. And they have spotted him. Not enough, unfortunately. The fuse come through. And 4-9 now for Lazarus. Very swift start. A little bit rough in the middle, but looking to close out strongly here.
Yeah, they've only given up that one round over here after swapping sides, and Lazarus looking incredibly dominant here. A little bit of hiccups in the middle, as you mentioned. But since then, they've slowed things down. They've changed up their strategy. They're still winning a lot of firefights. They're making the better moves. And I thought maybe they'd get aggressive here, but even at 9-4, they're going to go for the typical Lazarus maneuvers.
I do agree. And Poker has been playing great on the AWM. And when that's the case, you can challenge up to A top. The sniper very likely to stay up there. Open up A long. But Niels boosted up here. Origami is about to spot him.
He spotted him.
But when you make that eye contact, you know you're doomed.
Yep.
You're looking through the rise, you're like, nope, not happening.
You got to go in backwards, I think.
And now they know it's a double sniper.
Yeah.
Basilisk rules us. It's not looking good for one team here.
Ooh, off angle. Nice pickup by Poker there.
Very necessary as well. Evens up the score a little bit in terms of people still alive. Deep flank coming through from Niels. Oh, thought he was maybe going to go for another one of those beautiful shots, but quite working out.
And they've just got this on lockdown. Double kill comes in for Vise, and that is going to be an incredibly quick 10-4 victory. The majority of those rounds also just being kind of rushes in from Lazarus, as they really took the fight to one team this time around. Unfortunately, wasn't quite able to keep up. With the way he has been playing, he has been carrying very hard. Lazarus up against one team, jumping onto compound. And here we are on to compound. Looks like one team will be starting off on the blacklist side this time around. Might give them some little bit of a better chance to slow things down right from the get-go.
Key thing for me here is that as a very nice pick already found there. I am personally happy for one team that Lazarus is starting on GR this time. On BL, they are clearly very, very dominant, even against Mike Dragon's team, of which we know that they are very strong, able to put up a good performance there. And now as one team, you get to take a little bit more control over this match, especially with taking out one of the ace players for Lazarus right from the get-go.
Oh, yes. They expected Lazarus to come out to double pillars, even into the central plaza, and had Poker right in the perfect position. Poker has been very passive. He's more of a passive sniper compared to the rest of the world, where snipers just jump around and go all over the place. I wish he actually goes slightly more aggressive. I think he's super talented enough that he can open up angles for the riflers to enter into a site. As you can see, taking careful steps into that nest.
Now Lund's like, no, don't want any of that. They want to peek into that as push now coming through here.
You want to cut off the backup members and enter B-side from the side.
Ooh. Awesome tried to wait and bait it out, but actually he lost the firefight to Jerry, so now it's a 3-on-5. Jerry's going to be able to get that plant down, and they're just coming in from all sides. Even the grenade is going to get some work done. 2 pistol kills from 40, though. It's going to make this more interesting.
And switches over to the rifle. As down in servers, not a great place for Sniper to actually enter.
Back for the time. That's one more player gone, though. But now it's only Rice, and won't be able to make it. And already one team off to a cracking start compared to that very rough first map here in compound.
It all started with a kill pickup by Poker. And really well done, smoking out the entrance and full down Lazarus. Just nading out Central Plaza.
Wow.
Cherry takes a whole lot of damage, but still survives.
Yeah, kind of.
Just hanging there.
Yeah, he's still walking. But,
It's
yeah.
not too positive, Valdez.
No.
It's not a normal walk, it's a zombie walk.
He's not
though.
feeling very positive either. He ate 2 grenades, basically right in front of him, so Lazarus's aggression in a different manner works out to get some of those health bars low.
It's not quite the cornerstone of a healthy, nutritious breakfast. But one served by Lazarus nonetheless. They are seemingly expecting this with a lot of people stacked towards that A site.
You know what Koreans call grenades? Potatoes.
That is actually a great breakfast.
Yeah, which is an all the common FPS memes there.
There you go.
Looks similar. Well, different functions.
I mean, potatoes are great.
Okay, bit of a push now coming in here. He's getting very aggressive. He takes out one. There's already so many low health bars on the side of one team that this aggression a little bit easier even. As the wraparound coming in from Neil says he will get the flank on in. Poker has no idea. And it's only Jerry's now left on a long, as 40 will be looking for the kill. As he misses the shot, but gets the kill with the pistols.
It was low HP regardless. This time one team's timing attack doesn't work. Lazarus actually covered better angles. The smoking up the entrance didn't work the second time. As Lazarus, of course, they changed up a lot of position. And also some low HP members of one team. 40 getting this kill. Gaining a lot of this is a confidence boosting shot. Come out strong, instantly jump to the side and pick off a sniper who was waiting for him.
Momentum, important thing for one team who, ever since getting here, basically have been on nothing but the receiving ends of pummelings first from all gamers, and now doing the same as another kill found there by Niels. Double Sniper's putting so much pressure out on one team, not able to get anything going, and now you need to mount an offense somehow. You have left of the clock, only 3 people, full health bars. What are utilities still available here for Lazarus?
If you have lots of utilities, use the smoke and flash into the B entrance, and maybe even the A long attack won't be too bad. Let's see where they want to enter from.
Smoke right there, and another snipe comes in. 40
Slightly
and
too
Niels
early there.
just lining them up.
Yeah, before the smoke actually spread it out. And they also had some time, so no need to rush. And Niels hiding behind the box. Not found.
He misses the first shot, but it doesn't seem to matter because he's got 3 teammates, although KZ is going to pick up 2 of them, and 40 will be the one to put an end to that round.
And again, saw the switch there last second. Lazarus more than ready. And one team basically already playing with one hand tied behind their back with how these initial rounds have been working. First it was nades, then it was snipers. Need to dodge all the initial damage because we have seen that some of these players can already pop off if given the opportunity. But if you play your entire game like you are already behind, because you are, then it becomes a lot harder to actually push through towards the pressure that Lazarus is providing.
Yeah, with that, the nades coming into the pipe entrance. One team, they know that there has been a slight push from the plaza. Checking everything before they actually go in. Not smoking the entrance.
Yeah, gives them just a immaculate defense, although a couple of follow-up kills, a couple of headshots do come in. He's in a pretty good spot, but Neil's getting aggressive. Awesome, also going to line up a shot. Now Poker, one with the M4. He's going to have to try to make this happen 1v2.
And
Poker,
with full control of the bomb as well, right? We have Awesome and Loons just waiting. Poker possibly going to try a round wrap through the Global Risk spawn.
Yep, that's exactly where C4 is. Has to go through that small aisle to get into A site. Has some time, so you can move around, and it's actually Lazarus making a big rotation into the center. You expect Poker to come around pretty sure they have the information that he switched over to M4.
Time for this one. Poker is trying to come in, gets the one shot, and in he goes, but Loons is going to put that final bullet in. And an important one it was to continue kind of that onslaught style that they have going here.
Yeah, but good tip for all the riflers going against a sniper, even if the sniper switches back into rifle, especially when they're having a pistol, they're used to aiming heads. So ducking down is always a great option against sniper players.
Oh, again, utility usage from Lazarus has been great. One team just keeps running into it, and that creates so much pressure. And as you pointed out, G-Clef, it's just kind of hard for one team to really get a good grasp on this game. Don't really seem to be able to make anything stick, despite some nice wraparounds and rotations every now and then.
And even in round 5, because one team has been so passive in an early game, Lazarus has 3 men set up in double pillars this time, well, which they never did, but they have no info since this moment.
Really nice flash as well, right as they're running on in. In fact, on Sable to pick up one, but that is going to be it for him. Jerry's picks up one himself. Not the best grenade there, but maybe just checking around the corner as we will have Vi's very low on health. He's just going to run back to the site. Probably a good
Yep, and Poker in the middle, trying to get anyone moving around, making big rotation A for B. There's one again. He's feeling great. I can see it from first half. And trying to get this one back ever since that first round. No more round scores.
Also giving you what you want, more aggressive position. Unfortunately for him, another 40 finds that one, and then gets the pistol kill. Oh, and that one has got a sting. Trading 1 for 1 is one thing, but and also getting the pistol being out and winning a duel. 4-1 for Lazarus now, and one team slowly starts to see the game slipping away from them again. Just as I gave them praise.
And KZ eats a grenade to start. And this time, Lazarus switching up big time. 3-man A long, but not in a small room. In the middle. Slightly towards the back position. And it is just Niels towards the B side. Saying, okay, we pressured enough from the center. They are not likely to come in the middle.
lots of action here right in front. And Awesome is just able to line up 3 headshots just like that. And even though there's a lot of low health bars, it doesn't matter because there are no kills. Even a snipe from Niels down on the bottom. Nice little cheer from them as they are really feeling themselves here. 5-1 now in the rounds.
And they're about to run away from the first half, even though they're defending from the GR side. And there we go, finally Poker taking out 40. That's a big move. Again, Poker is actually stepping up, bringing some energy, some better positive moments for one team to start off.
Important thing here as well was that for one team, this round might be the difference maker. And unlike the first game where it felt like Lazarus was the one that just ran them over and then they recuperated a little but then got smacked down again in the final half, that Lazarus isn't even relying as much on that super aggressive playstyle that we saw from them. Started off with it a little at the beginning of the round, but now hanging back a little bit more, having a lot of confidence. And this is still with them on GR side. Imagine once they swap back to Blacklist, how much pressure they're going to be able to put out.
Yeah, it's even going to be so slightly faster too. See how much utilities, nades, and flash has been thrown to the entrance because one team, they have never been in there yet, and this is even worse, being picked off from multiple angles.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to push. Even if you die and lose a round, you will gain some more information. And here's Niels all the way in the back. The sniper's back position.
He's having a really fun day today. He saw his stats after the first day, and he's like, no, we have to do something about that. And
certainly can use sniper, but not this many times. But he's just feeling great today.
And as I was predicting, he does go down. Of course, The classic caster curse.
And
Customary.
KZ, the master of the team, looking to make this one only 20 seconds and bombs down in servers. He's looking for a headshot before he jumps. I don't think they're going to show.
Yeah.
Don't think they need
10
to.
seconds.
Oh, he got the one. I mean, 20 health, able to get the one. That was good, but a nice lineup there from Lazarus. 6-1. And, well, I mean, one team were able to come back and make it 6-3 on the first map, but I'm not so sure how it's going to go this time.
And this one feels a little different. I feel like Lazarus is now just out-training anyway. For the utility usage, though. For the first time going in the favor of Lazarus, or of one team, rather. And that's the problem. I think that, yeah, they got the swift free rounds after Lazarus kind of kept trying to rush them. Didn't really work anymore. But Lazarus still won that map very convincingly. And I'm worried that we might see something similar here, provided that one team is actually able to push through here. This far hasn't really been the case.
Yeah, even those early grenades, just smart plays coming out by Lazarus. The shock hall is on top. Nades being thrown for Central Plaza so many times. And Neil's always checking double pillars. There's no one coming. It has to be early pipe entrance move from the Blacklist side. That's exactly why they throw multiple nades, just to get some HP out. Luckily enough, one team, they actually moved out so slowly that no one got hurt.
Ooh, Niels took a ton of damage. Wasn't able to land the shot either. One team are not committing to it. They were just waiting in the middle, expecting the rotation to come out here from Lazarus aggressively. And they were correct. They line up the shots, and now it's 5 against 3 in favor of one team as they look to push.
Only 40 defending a site. And one thing they do have, he takes one more out. Only Awesome and a double kill. Or B.
It's a couple of big kills from Awesome, though. He was able to line up the heads as nobody was really checking there or expecting him to be there, as the plant will now come down on the A site.
And again, last time one team were able to pick this one up. And it's very important to do so here again to keep Lazarus within reaching distance. If you go into the second half with Lazarus on BL with a 7-2 or 8-1 score, God forbid, then it's going to become so much harder. Awesome. Limited amount of time.
He has to take a long plant, but against two men at different angle, it was nearly impossible there to win. But he had the right idea. It had to be at least one towards A long, so he didn't wait.
Ooh, 40 able to avoid that damage. That was pretty nice. Thought maybe he would get hit by that. Another aggressive play in through pillars, and you can see one team wants none of that. They say goodbye. We will back away and go over to the pipe.
Final round before the second half. And again, poker.
Little shout accompanying it. Poker. Scaling into this game. Slowly becoming stronger and stronger. Started to win more and more of these duels and playing a little bit more aggressive as well. Now, Loon's lone hold. They're getting some reinforcements. Vi's also making his way over. And look at that two-man goon squad being sent near the Blacklist spawn.
Yeah, Loon spotted them, but one team did not spot Loons. That's the perfect spot to actually get the info.
Just trying to line up the shots there. Vi is able to get one, but the push is successful. But this is the Goon squad you were talking about. A couple of guys in mid. Not exactly expecting that kind of flank, but here they come aggressively straight onto the main site. Awesome able to get one. And Niels lines one up too, and now it's Awesome against Origami, and Awesome will win, making it 7-2 in favor of Lazarus.
Well, there the defense from one team after the plant. I think they had to get some more teamwork together as a firepower at once. A few of the members was actually just looking down, trying to bait, and did not really think both will come from the same gate. If that didn't happen, I think they have still one extra round before going into the second half. But yeah, because of that, 2-7. It's a big gap there.
And already mentioned it during the game as well, but I'm having a hard time believing, knowing how good Lazarus always looks when they are on the offense. The BL sides have been quite strong in one team, seemingly not being able to string together nice individual moments into more than that. 7-2, and Lazarus looking to also go to that 1-1 score after the loss yesterday to Black Dragons. They are looking to keep themselves in the running to make it out of this group.
Big push through the pillars. I don't think Lazarus knows about this at all. They might expect it. Yeah, there they know. And now KZ able to pick up that one first kill. There's a free path through mid to B, but they of course do not know that. He's trying to line this one up, and he does take down an aggressive Origami.
And expect A long to be open. Going to active going to go just in case. See what he can find. All in A.
Well, down in the end. Very nice kill there. At least opens up the side moderately. Still. Go behind. Important kill found there by 14. It's so much harder. And look at these shots hitting through the smoke. Back to back. Making it so much harder. 40 getting shoved in. He's down, but still have Loons on site. Needs to pick up the C4 though.
Cherry.
No health.
6 health.
Yeah,
Is, yeah.
Loons had the angle. Got a few shots in, but could not get the kill. Look at Loons not even going for C4. He has all the time in the world. Knows that Jerry is very low. Now he will finally pick up that C4. Don't really need to challenge and rotate another A long plant.
He can just wait. He knows that Jerry basically is out of health.
Yeah, out of health, most likely to jump from the top. Not going to challenge him, of course.
No need.
He has to come down first.
Throws out a couple of shots just in case. And for Jerry, it's all about getting the one tap. He's got to hit the head here. Try to line it up as well as he can. And nope, he's not going to be able to. Loons, with the clutch play, is able to get the bomb down and defend it. 8-2 now. Lazarus 2 rounds away from a big 2-0 victory.
Much more akin. Unlike Celebi Lost Legends that look completely different today compared to yesterday. Also down again. Poker finding these plays. He was able to trade back. One team looking, fortunately for them, relatively similar to the form that we saw them in yesterday. Lazarus, on the other hand, looking quite strong as they've just fully made their way onto this A side.
When they lose the sniper and control over the center, they have to bring back the members from A long. It was slightly late, but okay, getting the kills picked up. That's lucky enough as Lazarus has actually made the wrong rotation, not knowing that they were out in A long. Worked out perfectly for one team, but I think the rotation has to be slightly faster coming back to the site.
Neil's just like, what happened to you guys? I thought we were safe on A. How did you guys lose that firefight? A questioning look from him there as he was trying to rotate through the spawn. And yeah, it got pretty chaotic on that one. Really hard to lock down where the enemy members were for both sides, but one team handling it a little bit better.
Poker again, holding A long, and how he's looking right now individually, I don't think anyone really wants to challenge him. Only 2 rounds necessary here for Lazarus. Blacklist has been their strongest side by far, and now making their way through double pillars. 2 people available here for one team, but do have Fatcoms and Origami relatively close by, and they will now rotate over fully. Lazarus just drawing out some utility. Don't really need to commit yet with 1 minute on the clock.
After hearing this many shots, for sure, at least 2 or more, already at the bottom. And also, we'll have Origami coming as a backup soon enough. And Poker is all the way out in A long, so he's going to take some time when there's a B push. Lazarus also showing presence, letting them know there are few members out in a center plaza. Yeah, pretending like there was a huge rotation to the plaza back from B entrance.
Yeah, just waiting, biding their time. KZ still in this position alongside Jerry. They'll be waiting for it here for the flashes. They know that spot to Lazarus, and they're finally going to take him out. That's at least the win so far, but Awesome Loons are able to follow it up with a couple of kills of their own. They secure the bottom of B, but that is 1 health for Loons.
What a flash to enter. That basically put all the teams, spread it apart, so they can't really get the angle. Here we go, 1-1. Origami, own HP, and Awesome wins that duel.
Just
1 round away now.
not enough health, not enough firepower. One team not able to withstand the pressure that Lazarus is putting out. And after what was a very swift start to the series, looking like it might end the way it began, with Lazarus completely running over one team who are going for a Hail Mary, pushing in very deep past double pillars.
It's not going to work for them that time. The slow push in through the pillars. As you saw, KZ was totally caught off guard by that. And now it's Poker, an AWM, and a Dream. He's got to line this up all by himself. And it's not going to work out, as Lazarus will take the victory here. 10-3 in that final map. 10-4 on the first one, as they do pick up the 2-0 victory here in this match.
What a very convincing win, Lazarus. First map, they just tried to speedrun the first half, as they also gave some bad memories to one team against what they had last night. And again, going into the second map, because Compound, you can't have that many overnades, still had the right strategy, the right weight. They knew they had the upper hand.